Cultural diversity enhances a region and enriches the people who live there.
It's so important to understand every person, every community, every culture has a story that is worth remembering.
With cultural diversity comes different food, clothing, languages, art, music, and dance. Many diverse groups, in addition to the Native Americans, Spanish, Mexicans, and Europeans, have settled in New Mexico and Santa Fe. Here are some of the other groups. The Japanese first came to New Mexico for jobs. They worked on the railroad and in the mines. Some became farmers. Since the 1940s, Japanese Americans have made significant contributions to New Mexico in the arts, education, agriculture, and architecture. The Japanese in Santa Fe recently formed an organization called the Japanese Intellectual Network, or JIN, to preserve their culture. Here are the JIN singers wearing traditional costumes called kimonos. They are singing a song about the life of a carp, a kind of fish.
The Sikhs came from northern India in the 1950s to escape war. They settled in California and Hispaniola. Sikh music dates back to the 16th century. They sing melodic songs about their gurus or leaders. The Sikhs still wear their customary dress. Men wear turbans to keep their long hair neat. Women wear turbans or long silky scarves. Both men and women wear loose clothing.
Tibetans came from Tibet, a plateau region in Asia. They were seeking freedom, which they did not have in their homeland. The Tibetans formed a community center in Santa Fe in the 1990s to preserve their language, food, clothing, music, and dance. Tibetan music often involves chanting. Tibetan folk dances usually combine singing and dancing, accompanied by musical instruments. The string instruments are plucked or played with a bow. Percussion instruments, drums, bells, and cymbals are part of the dance. Tibetan dancers wear traditional costumes, long silk gowns, hats made of fur, and high cloth boots. Women like to wear bright, colorful clothing and lots of accessories, necklaces, earrings, and bracelets.
Central America is a narrow strip of land connecting North America and South America. In the 1980s and the 1990s, people came from Central America to New Mexico to escape war and poverty. They brought their Latin music and the marimba. The marimba is a percussion instrument. It originated in Africa hundreds of years ago and was brought to Central America in the 16th century. Marimba keys or bars are struck with mallets to make musical tones. The bars are wider and longer for the lowest pitch notes and are narrower and shorter for the higher notes. Syncopation, in which weak beats are accented instead of the strong ones, is a major characteristic of Latin music. Notice how each musician plays a part of the composition. Take away one musician and the piece is incomplete. It takes the entire group to come together to make this beautiful music. It is just like a community. It takes all of the people from all of the different cultures to come together to live in harmony.
Juanito, Maria, Johnny, they all have a story. And I think if we understand that I can learn something from you, and I have something in my story that could teach you something, I think we're going to be a better community.